Hello friends, welcome to the next video here from China. I am at a place called Linguini Temple. It's a beautiful temple, absolutely beautiful Buddhist temple, and I'm exploring the whole thing. It's really been beautiful, incredible. But it made me think once again, because in Buddhism, a lot of the things that are talked about have to do with death. Not to be morbid or anything like that, but the thought of expiring is important because it makes you appreciate every day that you have on earth. I think the older you get, the more you can appreciate your time on earth, because who knows how long it's going to last. Well, even if you're young, you don't know if you're going to last or not. The issue is, I guess, the basic time on your human clock, but the unpredictable time, as I call it, that could be at any time for anyone. So the appreciation of every day is important. Every time I come to these temples, especially Buddhist temples, I again get that reminder. Now, for me, this whole trip into China, the main purpose of it wasn't to make a whole lot of money, to be honest. I don't put that as a big priority in my life. If I wanted to make money, I'd just be oh God, this guy is a disgusting guy. He's spitting. Spitting is so disgusting, man. It's a big problem in China. This guy, I hate that. So unsanitary. There's a lot of older guys like that spit constantly. It's just fucking disgusting. Anyway, the young people don't do that. So it's better to look this way than to look at me. Who cares about looking at me? There's a lot of stairs here, boy. Oh my God. I hope I'm not going to pass out. The issue of enjoying your life is very serious to me, because I've already had friends pass away at relatively young ages, just tragically. And you just left with this stunned feeling, like, wow, all the things we talked about doing, and all the playing we wanted to do, and now it's not going to get done. It leaves you with a giant sense of impermanence, and that's another Buddhist kind of a principle. Impermanence should be respected. A lot of people think, let's go up here, they want to do art, they want to play music to leave something behind, perhaps leave some kind of legacy behind. But frankly, you've seen what happens if you've been around long enough. After a few years, nobody gives a shit anymore. Unless you're a total legend. But even so, what good is it once you're gone? To be appreciated while you're alive is more important, I think. And so, and coming to China, one of my driving forces is that I love this culture, and I don't do it because of money. if I wanted to make much money, how's it going? If I wanted to make a lot of money, I probably wouldn't be playing drums. So that's not a factor for me. I'm not guided by that. Oh my God. We're going for it, man. I'm getting a workout, baby. Look at this, is nice. I think when you are guided by money in art, your art just completely suffers, you know. You're not doing anything for humanity when you take that approach. Did I make a mistake trying to climb these stairs and talk at the same time? Ugh. This temple, by the way, is like, I guess, thousands of years old, maybe 1,600 years old, something like this. I'm gonna have to read up on it a little more. Okay, looks like I'm almost at the top. There's not a lot of view to enjoy, just a bunch of trees. But up here is kind of the final spot. We're gonna see what it says. The reason I'm climbing this is because the exact same thing that I'm talking about, impermanence, and feeling like there's something left to do. That's a terrible feeling, I think. I don't want to feel that. You know, I don't want to feel like, boy, I wish I could have played this gig, or I wish I would have gone to that country. I know one day we will all be gone from here. Even if you're 20 years old right now, very soon you'll be gone. You think life lasts forever when you're that age. 40 years go by in a blink of an eye. And you know, it's very important to realize the concept of impermanence so that you can make the right decisions. Well, there's a lot of bugs up here, so I'm probably gonna head back down. Buddhist temples are the perfect place to think about this, because, you know, for me, I think about all the time it takes to acquire a skill in drumming. You think drumming is easy? It's not easy. You know, it's not easy to really be good and really be able to express yourself. There are some things that are easy, but to reach a level of meaning that you may want to explore deeply takes a long time. So your time being limited and the instrument having such a high timeline for acquisition makes the matter of impermanence very important. I'm sweating like a dog. But I feel good because I'm exercising, and I can take the heat and I can take the strain. My body's in good shape. I'm very happy about that. I think drumming has to do with staying in shape, of course. Now, I know a lot of drummers that are not in shape, so it may be an individual choice to really push yourself to be in shape, even though you're playing. So, but I do believe that it helps, definitely helps, you know. Let's go this way by the river. By the way, A lot of people seem to think that religion is not allowed in China. It's this gigantic, huge Buddhist temple with, I mean, thousands upon millions, whatever, people come here all the time, and they're all from China. And there's a huge Buddhist community here. You know, I don't know about any other religions because I don't practice other religions. So it could be the case that there's more people that also practice other religions, but I don't know. But it's very open here. I don't see any repression of these types of things. So there goes that propaganda about China. Quite lovely here. We made a full circle. And we're back to kind of where we started. So if you want to come to China, just know that you'll be fine. You'll be more than fine. You'll be very welcome. And it'll be great. It'll be the adventure of a lifetime for you. People are so nice. Everybody helps you when you can't understand the language and maybe you're lost or you need to take a taxi. They'll help you take a taxi. I mean, it's amazing. Amazing. Let's go this way because there's some beautiful stone carvings up here that you should see. I love these stone carvings. They're really cool. You might ask yourself, why do I do so many travel videos in this way? This is a drumming channel. I want to learn about drumming. Well, the thing is, a musician without travel is somehow short-handed, not worldly, not able to appreciate different styles of music. Of course, you don't need to be in a culture if you're very dedicated. You don't need to be in a culture to learn the style, but it certainly helps. Oh, these carvings are cool, man. I don't know how old they are, but they look beautiful. Let's go up a little more. Boy, it's getting my glutes are getting a good workout. That lady has toast. I'm still going, baby. This is the final. Oh, not the final carvings, but that's beautiful. That's cool. Very cool. I wish I knew what the sign said. Like if there's a QR code. Everything here has QR codes. There's a QR code you can scan right there and it'll tell you about this. But I don't feel like scanning. Feels good. I feel like I'm at the gym, but the spiritual gym. So a little metaphor as I'm climbing these stairs, which is the concept of diminishing returns. As you get older, you start to think, is this really worth my time? And that's exactly what I'm thinking about this right now, because I just read a review about these, climbing up the hill here. And some reviews say it's just not worth it. There's nothing, once you get up to the top, there's nothing really to see. It's just more trees and forest. So I'm thinking about turning around, but however, I'm just going to go up one more plateau of stairs before I give up and see what's here. I think I'll go this way. That lady is being a wimp, crying as she goes up. And yeah, oh my God. There's signs. Back there, down there's a temple. It just keeps going and going. Kui Way Pavilion is that way. So, it's a lot of stairs, man. Law of diminishing returns. Do I really want to see that? I don't know. I've been here since 8 in the morning, and frankly, you know, it's midday, so I'm boiling hot, and climbing these stairs. So yeah, it just goes on and on, which is a great metaphor for drumming, because it does go on, and you have to decide once you reach the top what you want to do, what's worth your time to explore. My solution to that is always base your exploration in musical values and not drumming chops values, not drumming values. Always think about music. Drums are your instrument, but you are a musician. Laws of diminishing return. I think I'm gonna go back down because I reached the top of where I want to go, where it seems interesting. So let's go. See you soon, and thanks for watching. Peace.
Hi friends, I'm here to tell you about an exciting new program I have on my lesson site. It's called the Elite Program. In this program, you're going to be working with me very, very closely while I guide you through the entire site. The Elite Program, why do I call it that? Because I'm searching for the most dedicated people to study this material. If you want to be a professional drummer, you're going to have to change your life. You're going to have to put drums ahead of everything. And I'm here to make sure that that decision is something that's going to benefit your life in the most positive way it can. Some websites have guest artists that come in and show you some stuff for about an hour and then they leave and you never hear from them again. You're stuck with the guys on the site that may or may not have much experience at all. In this program, you're going to be working with me directly. 3 hours a day for an entire week online, okay? We're going to be having conference online, video conference, 3 hours a day for a week. In this week, I'm going to guide you through everything, prepare you. I'm going to watch you play. I'm going to watch you practice. We're going to work together on things in the moment, okay, which is very important. Now, why the price, you may ask? Well, an online video session with me usually costs $270 for 2 hours. A private lesson with me in New York costs $100 an hour. A lot of guys charge a lot more than $100, maybe $200, $300 an hour. My price is $100 an hour. I think that's fair. So if you take that many hours with me, okay, 7 times 3, that's 21, that's $2,100. The price of the course is $1,900. So you're already saving $400 by doing it this way. $400 savings. Plus, you have the full year membership to the site with email support, Skype support, and everything else. This unique study situation has been brought about by the technology we enjoy today. Before, you would have had to travel to New York, hang out with me, come to my house, you know, have all those expenses of going to New York, which many guys have done. But now we can do things in a much more, let's say, efficient basis, more economical, and a way that you can be constantly in touch, not only having me in New York there while you're there. Okay, so this is, I think, an amazing opportunity to study. I've taught at some of the best drumming institutions in the world. That's not something that everybody can say. And I have all that knowledge right here waiting for you. If you're serious about your drumming, the lesson site is there. And I'm there as well, ready to make sure you get the most out of the drumming experience and having drums in your life. Okay? I hope you'll check out the Elite program. The most innovative curriculum there is comes from having the experience from teaching all over the world, drummers at every level from the highest drumming cultures on the planet. What you're going to need to participate is a way to interact with me online. You need to have a drum set up with your camera, your phone, or whatever. It has to sound halfway decent, and a good Wi-Fi connection so we have uninterrupted streaming. Now, as far as the price goes, if you use PayPal, you can break up the payments. That PayPal offers you a variety of ways you can pay. You can use your credit card, and if you don't have access to those things, just write me and we'll figure out a way. But this is a very important program and I think you're gonna love it. It's not a common opportunity to study drums, so I hope you'll take it and make the best of it. All right, folks, see you on the Elite program. Peace.